terrorists are actually holed up in 3 places. 3 places is the confirmation. We have Devesh on the phone line from the Taj Hotel area. Yes, Devesh.
Arnab, apparently 6 minutes back we have a report about an explosion that took place on the top floor of the old Taj building.
It was a kind of surreal kind of atmosphere here. There were intermittent shots of shooting which has made all of us very nervous. We didn't know what was happening. There were some grenade blasts here and there sometimes. Sometimes there are people who are coming out of the Taj which with shock on their faces, and it was something which none of us had been exposed to. You know, you don't get used to such kind of a thing in urban terrorism where you're standing trying to report from a structure which is so famous in Mumbai, and suddenly we are put into this kind of a situation where you have to report and you have to tell people what is happening here.
As all of this was happening, this mishmash of information coming in, suddenly one hears that there has been an explosion on top of the Taj. There were some reports that there had been people who had been taken up to the top of the Taj and had been shot at. I didn't know in my own mind how much of this information to sanitize, because I knew there were a lot of people at the Taj and I didn't want to, give details on a story that I didn't know everything about. But I remember the silhouette come up before my eyes. Just repeat the information. 6 minutes back, an explosion, and we have the pictures there.
Arnab, in fact, some time back, we've heard some shots being fired here, quite a few shots being fired here, and in fact, there was not an explosion, but we can see fire coming out of the top of the dome of the old Taj Hotel and a huge plume of smoke.
I will never forget, the first shot that we got was not of the dome burning, but a fire behind the dome. And the fire behind the dome was providing, there was this sort of orange, yellow silhouette behind the dome of the Taj. We thought there had been an explosion behind the Taj. We couldn't even believe or fathom that it was the dome itself that was about to burn, and it just happened in the next 15 minutes. So seeing that shot, and I remember our producers saying, we are not moving away from this location. There is something happening here. And I said, let's stay with this story. We had our reporters on the spot telling us what happened, but even they had no idea. Not even the people who were at the Taj. I think, remember, one of our reporters, Kashif, was moving at that point of time between the Trident and the Taj. We had reporters on both sides, behind the Taj and on the other side as well. Nobody could actually fathom that the dome was burning. And when the dome started burning, that was quite a moment, because suddenly you realize that it was your country that was under attack. This was not just any other terrorist attack. And I remember saying that now. That, when the terrorists attacked the parliament, which is another event, I had reported the attack on parliament when it happened in Delhi. That was what they hated the most about India, which was our democracy. And I remember saying that the attack on the Taj, as the dome was burning, is that they're attacking another thing they hate the most about India, our economic progress. And the Taj in so many ways was a symbol of that. It was the turning point, the burning of the Taj.
Download Moj.